Massive today was how easy they are now to counter-attack and get at. And huge, yes. I mean, I mentioned it just before I tried to get down to Gary, and that we keep talking about Arsenal, Manchester City. There's still a long way to go, but you're almost waiting for City to kick in to be the City that we know so well, and it just feels like this might be the season where they're just not quite themselves for lots of different reasons. I'm sure we'll get to that as well. Maybe the role of Haaland in the team as well, but it's just it's not the Man City of old. So this idea that what they've done to Liverpool maybe a couple of times in title races, yeah, I'm not sure it will happen, just for the fact that it feels like a different City that we're watching right now. Early on in the game, let's not forget, I think Manchester City were up at almost 75-80% possession, and again, I think Antonio Conte is probably watching that wherever he is, not too worried because Manchester City aren't causing them a problem. That's my point. I think that was one action where they actually, they pushed up. I wouldn't say it was everyone running everywhere like a mad high press, but they pushed Manchester City back, and in that sort of situation, it gave them opportunity because of Manchester City's sort of sloppy passing. I wouldn't say that's now going to be the new Spurs, or this is an Antonio Conte team working at its best. He knows before the game Manchester City or a lot of the other top sides are going to make the play, they're going to get on the ball. He doesn't worry about that, and he'll think he's still controlling the game even if he hasn't got the ball, his team. So that's not a problem. The problem's been is when they've given the initiative to other teams, as they do more often than not, the other teams have capitalised on their mistakes. So whether the goalkeeper's good enough or the defenders are actually good enough for a Conte team to win, that's always been my sort of criticism of this Spurs team under Conte. If they want to win, they're not going to change the style. He's going to want a better goalkeeper, maybe defenders, but today, defensively, they were outstanding, winning the ball back and counter-attack, and that's when a Conte team is at its best. It is, and as I said, they've got a devastating front three, but I thought the midfield two, Højbjerg and Bentancur in midfield, were absolutely outstanding. The amount of times they won the ball and broke from there, that is exactly how a Conte team plays. That's how Antonio Conte, when he's dreaming of how his team plays, how it's going to beat up Manchester City, that's what it does. And today, they never give Manchester City a sniff in terms of getting a goal.
Match reactions, interviews and highlights. Like, subscribe and tap that notification bell.